Ladies, gentlemen, you're welcome. Welcome to ID Mind Media and Rural Television, your favorite show, the political laboratory, hosted by your own comrade, Rich Study. Today we are gonna bring some recent event that happened in the Tanzanian struggle. You know, some people were talking about the voice. Hope you guys are getting me clearly now. Volume steps, but hope you guys are getting me more clearer. So we just heard that the Republic government has banned the Post newspaper. Okay, the Post newspaper is sponsored by La Republic. So if we hear that La Republic has banned its own newspaper, okay. So and it is it is really funny that when you hear the reason, this is Kala Bilai, the communique that he released saying that he has banned the newspaper. But the question is, why are you banning your own newspaper? Because the Post is not it's not a newspaper from Amazonia. We don't consider any of those newspapers like any news, uh, you know, worthy. They are not newsworthy. We have already proclaimed them that they are not Amazonian news because they are not answerable to the Amazonian people, the Amazonian government. No, none of that. So we can say they are Amazonian newspaper. Okay? When you dine with the devil, be ready for what the devil is gonna do to you. So that's what we're telling the Post. They are with the they have the Post, they have the Guardian Post. Both of them, they are very against the struggle. They are so anti-Amazonian. Now, we have seen that they have banned one of them, right? Okala Bilai, the colonial governor, banning it. I know his boss, Atanganji, is the one that passed the order, but Atanganji did not want to show his head again. Because remember what Atanganji did to this man? This general that was forcefully sent on retirement, right? That is the man that fully sent, and just for trying to say that the authority is being stopped. Atanganji sent that guy to retirement. Forceful retirement. This time around, they have banned this newspaper. At the end of the day, what they wanted, look, see what the newspaper wrote. The title of the newspaper, right? That is 66% of Cameroonians want a military coup. That's the heading that made colonial governor to ban the newspaper for speaking the truth. So if 66% of Cameroonians, I mean La Republic people, not Amazonian, they want a military coup. Why is the government afraid of a military coup? Why is the government afraid? That is what the newspaper said, and it is true. These are polls. These polls are being conducted by newspapers. They are being conducted by different organizations. It's just opinion of people. Okay, why is the government afraid of the coup? Why should they ban such a newspaper when They are speaking the truth. This is, and the survey is not even, you look at it, you see the name of the people who conducted the survey. It's the same thing that Cardinal Tumi did, right? And he was sent to his early grave. Cardinal Tumi conducted a survey about the independence of Southern Cameroon, those who want federal system, and so on. The newspaper came out. The newspapers were not allowed to post the, the, the result of the survey. Why are they afraid of results that are legit? These are people's opinion. So whether you ban the newspaper, you cannot change the fact that 66% of Cameroonians of La Republique citizens, they want a coup. It means that they are really, they want change. But how can they do it? Can they do it? It's very difficult. Very difficult in that country where you still have Frantra Expo and Caste. Very difficult. Okay? This is what Colonel Bajek is a retired colonel. He said it. That's what he said. Let's read it. He said, "Who are you counting on?" Okay? Colonel Bajek is say about the coup d'etat. Who are you counting on to carry out a coup d'etat? The Cameroonian army will remain absolutely republican. It means that they will remain with La Republique. Do you think that in the countries where there have been these coups, these soldiers provided real solutions? Colonel Bajek, retired colonel, former spokesman for the Cameroonian army. That's what he said. So he is instead saying that even though first, who are you? Do you want to carry the coup? He said that there will be hardly any coup because the army, our own military, has made Republican. It means that they support the government. That's what he's saying. But at the end of the day, that is his own opinion. Okay, it does not refute the fact that when the military want to take over, they will not take over. I've heard series of humors of yeah going to Equatorial Guinea or yeah going to these different stories. And they know that there is something cooking in the pipeline. The military is just wanting the right time to do it. Our military, they are fed up. They are fed up. Just want the right time. So whatever somebody is saying, that's it. That's your opinion. The fact that the year is old, there must be a transition, and they know that the next president coming there will be having a difficult time solving the problem with the Anglophone crisis, or they call it Ambazonian crisis, or Anglophone, they call it Nozo. They will have difficult time to support, to sustain the war. They will have difficult time to see how to resolve the crisis. Okay? The international community is just fed up, and they just want a smooth transition. They don't want any more crisis with that area. Nobody want war in that area, South Africa and West Africa and so on. The AU must come in, the UN must come in, most of these international organizations must step in. Because what is going on now is that the BR regime are just marking time. They're marking time to prove to the international community that things are going back to normal. Okay? But the normality, they wanted to gain some points from the school reopening. It failed. As we are speaking now, there is lockdown. Okay? And it is just terrible that people still want us to believe that they can still manage crisis despite the failure, continuous failure of the Republic military government policy on the war. It is not working. So yeah, just fail it. Okay. I want you to take a listen. Who made mention reason why we should not go back to school. Okay. We don't have a system of education that warrants us our children to go to school when the system is not working. Then they're trying to see because there is no change. There's been no change in anything, right? The same curriculum that they are trying to implement is the same curriculum that they are still using. The same government schools, the same La Republic teachers are still in our campuses. There have been no change for 7 years. So when you say back to school, people don't think about the other side of it, how this struggle started when you heard. Let me take you back memory lane. See what what we are talking about. Okay? The system of education was number one problem. Listen to Patterson.
That Professor Gogomo was a teacher in GTHS Bamenda before he went back to school and got to become a professor, and that he has desecrated professorship, and that he would not address justice, he would not address issues of injustice, shows that his position as a privileged slave in this country. By Monday, we will know whether Yaoundé controls Anglophone Cameroon or we control our country, because where they are doling out huge sums of money that people won't be able to go to. The issues that we have raised are community issues, and everybody has an interest. That's why everybody is coming on board, putting their own contributions. After Monday, we will think of what else to do that would bring this government down on its knees, if by Monday we don't see them crawling and creeping.
They ended by calling on Anglophone Cameroonians.
That Professor Gogomo was a teacher in GTHS Bamenda before he went back to school and got to become a professor, and that he has desecrated professorship, and that he would not address justice, he would not address issues of injustice, shows that he is doing everything to protect his position as a privileged slave in this country. By Monday, we will know whether Yaoundé controls Anglophone Cameroon or we control our country, because where they are doling out huge sums of money that people won't be able to go to. The issues that we have raised are community issues, and everybody has an interest. That's why everybody is coming on board, putting their own contributions. After Monday, we will think of what else to do that would bring this government down on its knees, if by Monday we don't see them crawling and creeping.
They ended by calling on Anglophone Cameroonians to await an official
That's Patterson. I know most of you will remember this 2016 when the consortium declared that by tomorrow or by Monday they will know if Yaoundé owns Amazonia. So till today, the ghost town continues. That is Patterson that declared the ghost town. So when people are talking about this struggle, they have to start looking back and look forward. Okay, there are people. Patterson is in jail today. Yes, Patterson is in jail today. So when people are looking at all these things like this, they have to understand where people have been and how struggles still affect people today. Okay. I want us to listen to Margaret, who is the SOS for Home Affairs, to tell us a little bit about this.
I hope the people will watch um, video and when the German people stop with it, and for Francophone outside, and they can't attack.
Right.
And one of the main reasons as we say when we get problems, the fact is they send French teachers so they can't in something matter not French. And we don't ask from day one, take these teachers away. So what we instead open a school or a section just to teach bilingual teachers. That's that way you can force the French teachers to come and teach us.
Mm.
You cannot solve the problem by taking what one for go back that he went back and stated that they wanted and all that they wanted to take us over, you know, and so
Assimilate.
that wanted.
Yes, yes, that's the word. Assimilate. That was what Bias said when he went more in the Ibrahim program. You're right. He made it clear that the mission of the La Republic people were to assimilate us, as to change everything to French. So today we are still seeing the same thing. It has not changed. So that's true you're saying, man.
As
Mm-hmm.
and by doing what is being concerned now as concerned, I say it takes French as go put the bilingual.
Right.
How long are they going enough? What are they going to do that they are able to go and teach the geography, biology, and whatnot? When are you going to learn those technical words that you have to teach children? That are making them bilingual, that which are bilingual,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why we are stopping. They are not saying schools. Governments will understand that there are some children who can ask them. I'm helping some children back who are the private because they cannot afford to go to public school because
Right.
it's free. But people are behaving as if all of Cameroon or all of Ambassador was going to public. No, people were not going to public school, they were going to private school. The majority of our children go to private school.
Private school.
That private only or church or what. Most of our children, the government schools don't even take even 1/5 of us.
Right.
But that's where everybody trying to pretend like they were good there. They are showing pictures of children on dress. Yes, because we don't want that uniform. That government school uniform. We don't want it. We don't want that government school uniform. So I think that this is something that is have an outing. Let's really talk about it
So
because people are twisting the whole thing. They are we are big and not accept.
Thank you for that, except Margie. You see, that is what we are talking about. You are the victim, and you are being blamed. You are being victimized. As a victim, you are being victimized. Okay? The system has not changed. This is 7 years. The same curriculum, the same system, the same everything is the same. Why were the teachers mad? Why were the teachers on the street? Because of this curriculum, because of the system. We will not back down because of that. Okay? We have made it clear and clear, plain and clear. The system is not the one that we want. You cannot force us a system that we don't want. We and most countries are even, most countries are even leaving the French language. I mean, totally. Number one example is Rwanda. Then know that all the countries that are not speaking English, their second language that they are learning now It's English. Eh? If you go to other countries, what language do they want to speak? Or what language is called international language? It's English. When you speak French anywhere in the world, nobody talk French to you. Hmm? Which country do you go that they will speak French? Rather, if not Canada or Belgium or France. No country speak French. Where all the Asian countries want to speak English as their second. So you as an Amazonian, you travel anywhere in the world, you already have a job as an English teacher. That should be your pride. Where when you leave Cameroon, you leave Amazonia, that you go and you're going abroad. Which country can you go and teach French? No country. Most in most Amazonians now in like China, for example, are English teachers. The English you learn there in your schools there is the good English that they want in all these other countries to teach. So why should you be learning French? What do we need French for? Because even in America here, most people who are from French countries are having difficult times to even to look for jobs. I have the guy from Congo. The guy is from Congo. He's a medical doctor from Congo. But he cannot read one page of anything because he has to go to school. He has to change his doctorate. He has to do some courses again to start. He is crying. He said had he known, he would have learned English. So, fellow Amazonians, don't learn nothing French. If you travel the world, French has no zero meaning, zero use. So let nobody fool you in whatever school you are. Learn English Anglo-Saxon educational system. Period. French is zero. Acabo. Because when they travel, that's when you know how they are crying. Meet French people on the way or in they are crying because they regret not learning English instead. We don't regret not learning French because English is everywhere in the world, right? They regret not learning English. So it's the opposite now. So whether you are there, whether they try to force you to do that nonsense, is all crap. It's garbage. French has no use. So don't waste your children's time, energy, your money to learn anything French. That is it. Let me share this to you because uh, we have seen this uh, francophonie system. French has no place in Africa anymore because the French colonial countries have been conscientized. Okay, they are now thinking that, hey, what are we doing with these people? They are keeping our money in their banks. France is keeping is printing their currency for them. Eh? France is the one buying. If they want to buy anything, France is the one controlling their economic, political life. France is just like controlling everything for their life. Now they have started knowing that this is not good. How long are we gonna live like this? Now they are waking up. Yes, they are waking up. Most of the people who are now, you see, France is, you know, gaining the whole thing. Look, come with to instigate the war. They say they are fighting jihadis, all those things are just set up. Okay? That's what they do. And at the end of the day, do you think African countries are not rising up? They're rising up. So the world international community is seeing now a reason to believe Amazonians. Okay, we we were very wise since 2000. Okay, most countries, most of these francophone countries are now opening their eyes. They did not understand. They are opening, but some countries are still in bondage because France is still having eh, their Ngomba port. France is still having their Ngomba port. France can shake it like that. So they are afraid. Most of the other African countries, they are still afraid. But the ones that have risen, look at Brazil, Benin, Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali. They are coming up. Okay? That is what we are talking about. Because if not, France just gonna claim everything. And at the end of the day, you don't have a say. Okay? You don't have a say. But look at what is going on. If the African countries don't wake up, Cameroon, that's why we are already out of it. Because whatever is happening there, we're just watching. Yeah, we are out of it. We Amazonians were very wise. The international community is reasoning with us now. They're reasoning with us. Because they are trying to check why are you so wise? Why were you people so wise earlier? To understand that this system is not working for us. Okay? It's not working. Okay? So we had now this reawakening of these African countries have instead reunited our struggle. Only gullible people will still be talking, oh, the struggle is failed, the struggle has failed. This guy, Tapang, and this guy. These are those are people who were in this struggle for money and fame. So they it's a revolution and it takes long time. Okay, that is why you see the people that survive in the revolution in, for example, in South Africa, Mandela was in prison for 27 years. Eh, What kind of endurance you seen? You you be in a struggle for 3 years and you leave. You say, "Oh, the struggle has failed." You are not a fighter. You are not a revolutionary. Okay, there is nothing that can when they say no shaking. Eh? I mean, the 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 crisis that people think that everything is that we wanted that impression that thing has gone back to normal. This past week has been the worst nightmare of La Republic. The worst nightmare. That is the courage that these guys have now. I've never seen this one. Because I've never seen the courage that they have to go and even to enter the military base, the military bases. This time now they are going inside the military are running away. I mean, this is the first time I see that they are even entering military camps. You know what I mean? They have never entered military camps. No way. This time the guys are courageous and they tell them that they are coming. This time, I've never seen that one before for the past 7 years in this struggle. The courage of these guys now is wonderful. They tell the military that they are coming for them. Before they come, the military, I say they take off. Who's military will yes, that made the cap does is way for they take off. Who would die? You see? So what we are seeing now is instead the next level of the struggle. The struggle used to be, but this time now is the next level. This phase. Let's remind these people that these guys who are still claiming to be black leg, and I see this guy Moja trying to go there and say this. You saw what happened in Munya? Where was Moja? Nambere even made and made it clear that Moja is just making that his thing, just trash. In Kumba, they went to the Dio's house. They did not see him. I saw the SDO trying to tell the community that whether what happened. Look, there will be time. There will be time when they will be going door to door, picking those people there. Just wait. This struggle will reach the next dimension where all those government officials, they will not even show their head outside. There will be time for that. The only solution to this problem is negotiation. Negotiation. If possible, we go to a referendum. Let the Amazonian people decide if they want to stay in this crazy union or they want to. Let them decide. The Amazonian people have the right. Okay. We have that tendency where you see people who are very short-sighted. Okay, if they are in this struggle for 2 years and they go away, they say they are tired, down at teen. This thing is a generational fight. It's a generational fight. People think that this struggle began in 2016. No. Is the armed struggle that began in 2016. The Department of Self-Defense. What do you think the NCNC was doing? What was the reason of the AAC1, AAC2? What was the reason of the Sako? What were the reasons? What were the reasons of all those things that happened? It's because of the struggle that started long ago. Okay? So, but the armed wing of self-defense, when Biya declared war, it started in 2017. Okay? But at the end of the day, we have never seen that mobilization. Okay? Before it was the NCNC, then members of the AAC1, AAC2 trying to mobilize, and but the Amazonian people came in their masses in 2016. That is the height of the struggle. That was the next stage. So that's what I say is this struggle is on in stages. Okay, the first stages was when they started with the SCAPO and the NCNC. They were doing all their thing there. They were, they even won cases in, we saw on Ojidinka, they won some cases in the Banjul and all those. Those were stages. At the end of the day, the BR regime was so arrogant. The only thing that has moved them and a little inch was this 2016, 2017 when they declared war. When Bia declared war, then they started now the armed struggle. The Department of Self-Defense started. But at the end of the day, arrogance, these people, is the problem. Okay? They don't want to go to negotiation. They don't want. And if you think that you can win this thing militarily, the international community, many diplomats have seen this crisis. They have advised Bia and his people, all the government of Bia, that you cannot win these people militarily. Cannot. They don't want to listen. Okay? They think that they still have that power. It doesn't work like that, right? It doesn't. Okay? The determination of the people of Amazonia has changed level. When I hear people talking this their thing, all this thing that they are saying, that time has passed. Okay? Have you seen those black legs again? Most of those black legs have gone and hide. Before they were there, the black leg, they had it. Where are they? Black leg they have gone and hide there. Now now you are not even sure of your own safety. That's what is a message that Nambere passed, right? To some of these black legs. You think that La Republic can protect you. There will be a time where you instead ask the resistance forces to help to save your head. Yes. Nambere is the wisest general that I've ever heard, I've ever seen. Very wise. He played with La Republic, played with them. Just going to Nigeria. When you carry ahead, you go give the enemy, say, okay, now mean this. After you don't fight with the enemy, destroy, you can go into the enemy, kill their military. You carry ahead, go give them, say, okay, now mean this. Oh. Have you heard that some of the fighters, the ARF went to some of these DDR center in Bamenda there and compromise some of the fighters there with the DDR center. The DDR center has no function. The only function is to reduce our ARF. Then they use them now like informants. That's the only work of the DDR center. Why will you abandon your own people to go become a black leg of the enemy when the enemy will use you and dump you? The enemy will use you and dump you. Okay? The life of any black leg is not guaranteed at this time. The life of any black leg is not guaranteed. It's not. Guaranteed. The government of La Republic that you think that can protect you. I'm sending this message to all those black legs. There will be a time when you'll be instead seeking for refuge for the restoration forces. The same people that you are happy that they are being killed, that's where you seek your own refuge. General Nambere made it clear already. Some of you guys that you are now black leg, proud black leg, there will be a time when you people will be seeking refuge. You'll be begging for where to put your head. Because a lot of people will not welcome you there. Now, you have let me tell you, the support you have now is only from the government. So don't forget, all these black leg people, don't think that the people of La Republic, all our own people like you. Lie. when they want to do the cleaning ceremony, have you seen what they call cleaning ceremony? Go and ask countries that have fought civil war. You know what they call cleaning ceremony. Because people are doing that thing now. You think that you are at the top of the mountain, but there will be a time when they'll be doing what they call cleaning ceremony. Because all these guys, oh yes, that people will not welcome you there. Because all the members of government, they will either go to jail and you people will not be excused. So don't think that, wait, let change come. Have you seen the neighboring Gabon? All the members of government, where are they? They're not in jail, right? So you think that all the other people that were supporting them, where are they? They will put them in jail. Or someone will just go for exile. So you do your thing now, but think like from years to come. Because when things change, all of you that are call yourself proud black leg, you'll be looking for another color for yourself. Maybe yellow, proud yellow leg or green leg. Because you call yourself black leg, I would say call yourself black leg, then you know call yourself black leg. You'll be hiding your head. What kind of life do you want to live? Look at this one, call yourself my country people. You are hiding your identity, you are hiding yourself, hiding your face, hiding. How long are you going to hide? If you are doing the right thing, I don't think you're going to be hiding. Okay? Have confidence. If you know that selling your people, helping the regime to kill your people or to do all these things on your people is a good thing. Why are you hiding your eh? For how long are you going to be hiding? Oh, the black leg. Because you're doing the wrong thing, you're hiding, right? People who are doing the right thing will not be hiding. They'll be instead of showing their face like how we are doing. Because we know we are doing the right thing. Okay? We are putting our case. People are listening to us. They are watching us. People are listening and say, okay, wow, these people, they have a reason. Okay? They are watching us all over the world. We're doing the right thing. We're following justice. Okay? We're following justice. And those people who are there trying to say that, oh, this is it. When you rejoice over injustice, because it favors you, right? One day you shall cry for justice. It shall elude you. This goes to the black leg. You are happy that the government of La Republic is killing these people, is oppressing your own people. You are happy, proud black leg. The day will come when this same injustice, that your people are crying, you'll be asking for justice. It will not come. Take that to the bank. Take that to the bank. Because tomorrow you remind yourself of that. Yep. These are our proud federalists. The other part of the black leg. These are indirect black legs. They are pretending as if they are not black leg, but they are, So when you take an oath of office, okay, you swear that oath to the people that put you there. Okay. Listen to Bia when Bia took the oath of office.
Swear before God and man to devote all your efforts to preserving, protecting, and defending the Constitution and the laws of the United Republic of Cameroon, to watch over the common will of the nation and to uphold and defend the unity, integrity, and independence of the Cameroon fatherland, I do so swear. I swear before God and man to devote all your efforts to preserving, protecting, and defending the Constitution and the laws of the United Republic of Cameroon, to watch over the common will of the nation and to uphold and defend the unity, integrity, and independence of the Cameroon fatherland, I do so swear. I swear before God and man to devote all your efforts to preserving, protecting, and defending the Constitution and the laws of the United Republic of Cameroon, to watch over the common will of the nation and to...
So that was Bia, right? In 1982, when Bia took this photo, the constitution said that you have to stay 2 terms. The term was 4 years, renewable second term, 2 terms. He swore that oath to respect that constitution. But what happened? In 1990, 1991, when it was single party system, remember, before the SDF came in 1991, it was a single party system. People died just for multi parties to come to that country. But that was the oath that they had to, right? What happened? You saw that was the speaker, right? I'm bringing this because now we have this dictator called Sako, who said he will not leave office too. He swore the same thing. Chairman of the Restoration Council, Komeka, called him like that, just like he did for Sako, he did for other presidents. Our constitution is a very important thing. There are many things that we are doing now. We want to blame Bia, that we are doing the same thing. How do you want people to trust you when you are blaming Bia for doing that? And you are doing the same thing that you are blaming Bia of. Is that not ironic? You take an oath to respect that constitution, to obey the constitution, to do everything possible to respect what is the constitution. When the time comes, you say, no, you are not leaving office. You said, you stay there till thy kingdom come. That's what he said. So, but at the end of the day, you are the one who change the constitution, right? You extend the constitution, you create your own parliament. So just look at what someone is doing, just to stay in power. And you hear all these Sako fans, that's how we call them, Sako fans, all these supporters of Sako. They will be making noise, this and here. They say Sako will be there. They don't want to move it. That's their king. Their own kingdom come. Sako is their own kingdom come. They should leave him there. Hey! Ambazonian. Some of you are the reason why some people have left the struggle. Seriously. I know a lot of people who have abandoned the struggle just because of the behavior of some of these people here. This kind of people like Sako and these few 15-member people there who are with him. And they don't want collaboration. they look at collaboration like something that will take their power from them. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? You know, when we're young, we we used to do this thing of we call it epake. You know, in primary school, right? When uh, you when you are first to see somebody eating and you can pick the food and the food drop on the floor and you pick it fast. It's the same thing these guys are doing. You when they hit your food, you say no, you know you do not join the game. So you make your finger like that when you join the game. Then but when you hit somebody's food, it drop on the floor. Oh, it's yours. Hmm? You want others to respect the rules. You don't want to respect the rules of the game. That is what some leaders. And look, there is no magic in this. When they talk of unity and collaboration, there are some people who don't even want to listen to that. But anything that comes with collaboration or unity or whatever, it will have its terms, what they call MOU, Memorandum of Understanding. Okay. If you don't want to follow those Memorandum of Understanding, that's your business, right? But anything that can help propel the struggle to the next level, are you afraid of it? If you have good intent, anybody with good intent will not be afraid of anything that can move the struggle, propel the struggle forward. In a geometric progression, not arithmetical progression. So we are talking of something that can push the struggle to some level because we have seen the struggle, you know, the dynamics of the struggle now is more, it should be more strategic. Okay. It, it, the Republic military are fighting conventional warfare. The Amazonian people struggle, the Amazonian freedom fighters are under their guerrilla system. Okay. So they can go and turn and the military can go around. But the Amazonian guys are only there to strategize. Okay? But at the end of the day, when we do an assessment of the look at the bet, are we winning or we are losing? Are we on the right path? That sense of reasoning is what is making people think that we need to come together. Okay. And some people like Sako, oh my God. It is as if if they come together, oh, then he will not be more be president. Because he wants to be the president forever. Even though he was dismissed, but because of the fact of unity, people still want to come together because there are people who just like that title. Chairman, CIC. Yeah, they just like that title. But I'll tell some of these leaders, if we are asked to go now to ground zero, how many of these leaders can hold a rifle? Or even hold a rifle like this? No one. Can Sako even hold even one, even can he even hold AK-47 like this and shoot? But they'll carry big title, big title. Big titles. In law enforcement, our training was I had the training of all kinds of rifles. My trainer had more than 50 different types of rifles. Every day I learned, I had to hold them. You know how to break open, dismantle them. When I look some of these leaders, I just laugh. They have not been in the war front. They have not seen life and death scenarios. They have not seen. They will carry big title. I'm the CIC commander in chief. You can command who's who? Who can you command? They carry big title. Like Sako, commander in chief. Give him even little pistol. He cannot even shoot it. Oh my God. Wait, these are just titles. I'm the president of this president. He doesn't even know what is security clearance. He doesn't even know what is security clearance. Because to be a president, you must be vetted. But from what I've seen, Sako cannot even get security clearance, even in America now. He cannot. Because of his background. When you, in law enforcement, before they will pass you through what they call polygraph test. Polygraph test, they'll pin things on your body, all over your body. And they'll be asking you a question. If you lie, that thing make like that. They just disqualify you. That is the process before you become law enforcement officer. Before you even, then gun test. Gun test, you have like 5 different types of shooting sessions where you have to shoot like 10 bullets. They have a round of 30 bullets. You shoot, pow, 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 pow. Try and that is the test you go through. How many of these leaders have even the little small rifle? Oh my God. They just carry big names here. CIC, this is this. There will be time when they will tell them that it's time, okay, it's now time to go to ground one, to ground zero. It's time to go to ground zero. Let's see who are those people you call as a leader now. Now, not leader in diaspora. Now it's ground zero. They will see who can even hold even AK, one AK. If you can hold AK, you know that you can be that leader. All this noise they are doing here is crap. It's crap. Because they don't know nothing about strategies, military strategies, different strategies of how to do this. They just want to remain there like president, have that title, and doing nothing. Just be eating fat from people's money. That's all these guys are doing. And they call themselves that they are president, CIC. Someone like Sako, he has no sense of anything. You see, common sense. Common sense of what? I've seen Sako up front. I've worked with Sako up front with things when he was there. I know what he can do. I know what he cannot do. The opportunity we had, that is what made me got mad with Sako. Nation Cup. In our doorstep like this, where the whole of Africa was watching Amazonia. Sako did nothing. That's why I just washed hands from them. Not that there was no money, enough money in the coffers. See how much money is still in Amazonia Foundation? Almost 100,000. That they cut blocked because Sako wanted to take the money. Sako took the interim government to court. They wanted to block that money to go and use it for his own purpose. The Nation Cup passed like that. We still gave more money. Sako instead appointed his own defense people. That period, he suspended the defense of Sako. When there is Nation Cup going on, we need action. That guy get something problem, they hate. I just laugh at the people where they support that man. I don't see mess up. If there was means to arrest this kind of people, Sako would have been in jail long ago. Long ago. It's because we don't want that kind of mechanism. But if they continue with this way, even the ABC TV will still file for charges for that ABC TV. But just go out of range. Because they did one piece. Look at the way Uchema Nelson did talk for that mommy. Mommy, we want to bring collaboration. Want to bring unity. Uchema Nelson, the Ngiman. He coach that mommy. Coach that mommy lena. Mommy we did like 70 years. 70-year-old woman. Uchema Nelson coach that mommy. Where? If you get mommy, then person caution so. And just because of this collaboration thing, and at the end of the day, you look up now who did he go against the law? Not them. Because they don't impeach Sako, they don't remove it. And they just hang they do their own nonsense every day. Some of them. But because you want to say, even the Yerima, all the other people will not say yes, they will impeach Sako too. But because one people they come together, that division in favor of the Republic more than us. Say no, people they come together. That come together better. There way you see this craziness, this high standing. People they different groups they try for collaborate, they try to do only Sako. Sako is the only leader when an ex-leader and a former leader we in any one even cooperate. That it is proud. Say me all man can be under it. Oh my God. But we don't even know any military thing. No, nothing. Now we find a war. We don't have a unity palace. We don't have a unity palace. We find a war. You know, get no sense. Give one even small rifle to me hold and now whether if you shoot them. Oh, it's self say common sense. Wait, no, nothing about war. We're fighting a war. We're not yet in that system where you presidential system, you keep make that noise. No. And first of all, you carry interim government go court. They still win you for court self. And because we don't want to bring enmity during this period, be nice, be you see. We just say, okay, make the other people, any man when Marianta demo, when they come, this is Amazonia. Man will get hard for the struggle. It will still be for the struggle. Forget about the past. Let's forge a united front and look forward looking. These funny one they can't talk, say no, let them go to their LGA, let them go to their DZ, go. Anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being there. Thank you for listening. It was a pleasure having you guys. And have a lot of projects at hand. So hopefully, by the grace of God, we'll be dealing with all the other projects. So thank you very much and stay blessed. God bless you. God bless Amazonia. Thank you for watching.